The Galactic Empire had known no rival for over 5 millennia. From the burning deserts of Exiron to the frozen oceans of Veltar, their banners flew unchecked. Their war engines crushed every uprising with mechanical efficiency. When humans first emerged into galactic space, the Empire barely noticed. A minor species from an obscure planet, Earth was categorized as low threat and placed under surveillance. It was their first and last mistake. Deep beneath Earth's surface, hidden in the sprawling caverns of Antarctica, humanity had been building something extraordinary. The project was codenamed Blackstar. It was not merely a ship, it was a declaration. USS Blackstar was unlike anything the galaxy had ever seen. A titanic, matty black behemoth, nearly the size of a small moon, designed with terrifying simplicity, every inch of it dedicated to warfare. It bristled with experimental weaponry, gravitic disruptors, dark matter cannons, quantum destabilizers, weapons that had existed until now only in theory. At its core beat an engine powered by an artificial singularity, a miniature black hole, stabilized by fields of exotic matter. It was the culmination of humanity's greatest minds, forged not in the spirit of exploration but survival. When the Empire sent its tribute ships to Earth, demanding obedience, humanity responded not with diplomats. They responded with Blackstar. The unveiling was deliberate. Blackstar emerged from Earth's shadow, silently rising into view above the solar system's ecliptic plane. Its black hull absorbed all light, appearing almost as a tear in space itself. As the Imperial ships approached, hailing and threatening, Blackstar said nothing. Instead, it acted. With a single pulse from its gravitic cannon, the nearest Imperial dreadnought, the Valiant Dawn crumpled like paper, collapsing into a pinprick before vanishing into nothingness. Panic rippled through the Imperial fleet. They had never seen a weapon that could erase a vessel without even an explosion. The Empire's commander, Lord Caithron, attempted to retreat, barking desperate orders across fractured comm channels. Blackstar pursued. It didn't fire salvo after salvo. It didn't send swarms of fighters. It simply moved a silent predator, and where it moved, the Imperial ships ceased to exist. News traveled fast. Across the galaxy, the myths of Imperial invincibility began to unravel. Alien species that had cowered under the Empire's rule whispered new legends. The Black Star is coming. In desperation, the Empire assembled a super fleet, 10,000 of its finest warships, gathered at the fortress world of Zarquon. They fortified every orbital station, layered shields upon shields, and even deployed ancient planet killers reserved for the gravest threats. When Blackstar arrived, it did so alone. It didn't need support. The battle, if it could be called, that was brutal. Imperial ships unleashed every weapon in their arsenal. Beams of energy, plasma storms, kinetic strikes, and graviton disruptors pounded the Blackstar. Nothing touched it. Blackstar's hull absorbed and redirected the attacks, turning the enemy's fury back upon them tenfold. Gravity wells bent and snapped Imperial ships like toys. Quantum missiles from the Blackstar's launch bays carved through the defenses with surgical precision. One by one, the Empire's finest warships winked out. In less than an hour, the most powerful military force the galaxy had ever known ceased to exist. From the bridge of Blackstar, Captain Elias Ward stood with grim satisfaction. Around him, the command crew, the best humanity had to offer, worked in perfect synchrony. "We have cleared the orbit," reported Lieutenant Reyes, her voice steady. Ward nodded. Broadcast. The communications array powered up, beaming a message across every open frequency. "This is humanity. We are not your subjects. We are not your inferiors. We are your end." Across the galaxy, screens flickered with the image of Blackstar hovering over the shattered ruins of Zarquon, black against the burning world. Empires that had ruled for millennia began to crumble. No longer was Earth a forgotten primitive world. Now it was the center of a new terrifying reality. On distant worlds, alien rulers held frantic councils. Some spoke of diplomacy. Some whispered of surrender. A few even dared dream of resistance. But deep down, they all understood the truth. Against Blackstar, there was no resistance. Only survival, if humanity allowed it. The age of the Empire had ended. The age of humanity had begun.